Another day, another leader. This one is special because he's got leadership qualities. He was captain of the Indian football team. He is no stranger to politics, having fought under Trinamool. We have Mr. Bhaichung Bhutia. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
You've opened your innings in Sikkim.
Yes.
It's a completely new team for you. It's your hometown, yes?
Yes.
You have the hometown advantage.
Yeah.
But why did you think about coming back to Sikkim and opening your own party?
No, I think, I was in politics in Bengal, but if I wanted to do politics more seriously, then no better place to come back to do it in your own home state. And also, I think politics, we keep complaining about being dirty, being bad, but I think it's important that, people should get involved into it. It's no point just complaining and sitting and watching 9 o'clock debate and complaining about politicians. So I think it's important sometimes to get into politics to clean it. And also one way is to motivate a lot of young generation, just not from Sikkim but from entire India, to come into politics and do it.
And you are a person who's known all over India. Everybody loves you. Even when you go down to Bengal, most of the people, they adore you still. Even in Sikkim, people love you. But there are some people who say that Bhaichung should have maintained his sanctity and remained the person who he was, a footballer, a sports star. There are some people who said he should have just remained in sports and been a sports leader and not joined politics. What do you have to say to them?
No, I think, sports, you've got your time frame, you've got your, age to be there. And I think after a certain age, you can't play as well. So my innings for my sporting life got over 2011 when I retired. So coming back to Sikkim and also being in India, I think, everything, including sports, education, health, comes down to, at the end, comes down to politics and policies. So when I came back to Sikkim, I did feel that there was a lot of opportunities, especially with the youth, especially with sports. And I did start my football club here. We did a lot of programs with football. But I think the policies here in Sikkim as well was not up to what we wanted in terms of sports. And also in Sikkim, we see a different Sikkim from outside. But when you come inside Sikkim and see, it's a different Sikkim altogether. Okay. So what I felt was, I think the Sikkim right now, look at the young population we have. We are the second highest unemployed state in India today. And in terms of, I think, in terms of corruption, I think the political class is so huge. So I think the right kind of channel, which the money should go to the poorer section of the people, have not gone. So I think that is where I was doing politics in Bengal. But if I wanted to get involved with politics, then I think it's always good, to be connected with the people. In Bengal, it was more of a celebrity kind of thing, and you were not connected and you were not available for the people because I had shifted back to Sikkim. My family was based here, so it was very difficult for me to, be in Bengal and do politics when I was not available. So it was important for me to come back. So yeah, I think my second innings now, apart from my sports career, is now come down to politics.
You have a very good relationship with Mamata Banerjee. You were a leader of the Trinamool party. Do you regret leaving them? Shouldn't you have opened a branch of the Trinamool Congress here in the Sikkim part?
No, I don't regret it at all, because if I wanted to do politics, then I need to be involved with people and be in touch with the grassroots. So in Bengali, when I did not live there, there's no point doing politics when you're not connected with people.
So why didn't you come here before that?
Before, obviously, I did not, because I was still in Bengal that time. I was still, towards my end of my career, I left, and I was still, looking at coming back to Sikkim. So the opportunity came in. It was quite a surprise, and I thought, why not?
And like a good footballer, you accepted it as a training ground.
Training ground as well. Training ground, but at the same time, I did follow politics throughout my football career as well, and I wanted to, maybe down the line, the timing of getting into politics was not sure, but yeah, it did come in, so I said, why not take it as a challenge? But overall, I think it's been a great experience, good experience, and a learning experience.
Okay, a lot of people trying to take selfies with you here. Yeah. So, what do you want for Sikkim? What are the main issues that you are talking about?
I think Sikkim, under 25 years of SDF, Mr. Chamning's rule, you basically lack basic development today. I think you're looking at development, but look at the basic development. Your roads are bad. You have electricity cut every alternative day. 50% of your rural areas don't have electricity, water supply at their home. Look at the health sector, it's in a mess. And today, if you look at Sikkim, the corruption level of Sikkim is so huge with the political class, and the state is running out of money. The individuals have become richer than the state. And if you look at unemployment, we've got second highest unemployed state in India today, Sikkim. Suicide, we are the highest in India. And we've got most educated youth who are highly employed. So I think there's a huge difference between, people who are making money and the guys who are in the rural areas are just, struggling and waiting for, the government to give them some kind of grant.
Okay. So if you are elected, what's the first thing that you're going to do?
I think we've also come up with some of the plans we just shared. I think minimum basic income is what we've started, universal basic income. And this is something which we wanted to do it, and we just launched it a week ago. And this is a scheme which I think in India, none of the state has tried. Only I think in Madhya Pradesh, rural areas, this has been tried. I think this is something which we definitely want to do, universal basic income, which we want to provide each and every member of the family 1,500 rupees. So if you are 5 members in the family, you get 7,500. So if I think the youth today has got money in their hands, they have options to choose what they want.
Okay.
Today, I think because you don't have options, you don't have money, the youths are taking anything what they want, any kind of job. And most of them, I think, are also because they're frustrated with not getting jobs, not getting the right kind of job. That's why I think your happiness index is low. So there's a lot of frustration within the youth. The suicide rate is going on. So I think this is where we want to try and give 1,500, which is 7,500 for family, and this does not include 25,000 rupees above people who are bureaucrats, politicians, ministers, MLAs, and rest people who are earning more than 25,000.
Right. Now, final question: 26 years, about 25, 26 years, this government has been in power. If you look at it in a balanced way, do you think that the government has done enough? How much would you give this government?
I think out of 10, I would give them 4. If you look at it's, your development is just not MG mark. I think you could have developed in a much bigger way. I think I start with again basic development. If we had got all the basic development done, today Sikkim's connectivity is only through roads. Your roads are pathetic in Sikkim today. The internal roads I'm talking, which the state government runs it. You have drinking water, electricity problem. I think Sikkim itself has not been able to sustain itself as a state. Okay. So at the same time, he's talking of development, you're selling of everything. I think development is important, but it has to be a sustainable development. And today, just for the sake of development, just for the sake of money, you can't sell away everything, because for me, the most important thing is also saving our culture, saving our environment, and also leaving out for our generations to come. And just because, you want to earn money, you want to make money in terms of development, you're selling out everything. So I think this is something which I definitely don't agree to it. That's why universal basic income is what we want to distribute the money to across everybody in Sikkim.
Right, Bhaichung, all the best.
Thank you so much.
We wish you luck.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I think we'll have to go from there.